For this week's case, we're diving into the financials of the Walt Disney Company and some of their nearest peer competitors. Walt Disney is a content and facilities company, so our comparisons are going to be content companies as well as facilities companies. For the content companies, we're looking at Viacom, Vivendi, Discovery, Netflix, and Scripps, and for facilities, Six Flags, SeaWorld, and Cedar Fair. And we need to collect information on their liquidity ratios, asset management ratios, debt management ratios, and profitability ratios for the most recent year. In addition, we want to pull some historic ratios for the Walt Disney Company, and we need to go gather this data. Now, I've already gathered this information here for the current quick ratios, so I'm going to show you where to get all these other ratios using Morningstar. And the reason we're using Morningstar for this assignment is the Bloomberg lab has been a little bit troublesome to get to this week because of, well, the COVID and all those type of things. So we're going to use Morningstar to get this information. So when you go to www.morningstar.com, you can sign in. I'm not going to sign in. I do have an account, but I'm not going to sign in. So you don't have to have an account to get the information that we want. So DIS up there in the search bar, I'm going to put that in. You can see the Walt Disney Company. I just give it a minute to load, and I can see the stock chart. And right here in the middle, there's this Key Ratios tab. If you click on that, and after you click on that, another link pops up, the full Key Ratios data. So we'll click on that, and we can see all these key ratios. Now, Morningstar divides their ratios into profitability, growth, cash flow, financial health, and efficiency ratios. So, for example, if we wanted to get the return on equity data for the years 2011 through the most recent year here in 2020, we can just highlight that and copy that. And return on common equity, I can highlight that and paste that in. Easy enough to do that. All right, so that's all there is to that. Now notice when you're over here in the Morningstar, you can actually export this whole spreadsheet. So if you prefer just to download all this information, you can do that, or you can just do what I did, just copy and paste to fill those in, whichever that you would like to do. And we can kind of poke around here a little bit to see some of our other. Here we go, the debt to equity, financial leverage, quick ratio, current ratio. And then we also have our efficiency ratios, asset turnover, and so forth. So I might have to poke around a little bit to find the actual ratios that we're looking for. So we need to complete this historical data for the Walt Disney Company, and then we need to also go through and pull, and here you have the ticker symbols. For each of these other companies, we need to pull the most recent, and that may be 2020. Some companies may not have their 2020 out yet, so you want to use the most recent year that's available to fill in these cells as well.